travel to a faraway jungle to find the source, each having their own reasons. Welcome to the Tomb of Annihilation.
Alright, so is everybody ready then?
I am.
Good. Welcome back everyone. So, in the heart of the mysterious and perilous Chultan jungle, beneath the relentless canopy of towering trees and haunting sounds of unseen creatures, our brave party has embarked on an extraordinary odyssey to date. 4 days ago, they departed from the nest of Edri Fenya, goddess of the Aarakocra, and ventured deep into the uncharted jungle. Their path led them to the long-lost city of Omu, a place both sunken into the earth and consumed by the encroaching jungles. Here, amidst the ruins and shadows, the party confronted the unsettling presence of the Yuan-Ti, strange creatures they've come to know as grungs, and enigmatic yet dangerous red wizards. Upon their arrival, they stumbled upon the remnants of the company of the Yellow Banner, a group the party now know was led by none other than Vargo's brother. This unexpected encounter unveiled new layers of intrigue and mystery. As they delved deeper into the heart of Omu, they discovered a solitary white tree perched high above a lake of molten lava on a rocky pinnacle. Its presence, like an ethereal sentinel, hinted at the ancient and mystical nature of this place. A journey to Port Nyanzaru became necessary for resupply, and there they uncovered both personal revelations and the lingering presence of Vargo's mind meld, tied to the would-be queen of Chult, Waxanare. Returning to Omu, the party detoured to Kirsabal, where they discovered Ponti and Waxanare were together. Her brother Na had been transformed into an Aarakocra, and the artificer Quiff had requested some ingredients for new items. Finally, in Omu, our party's adventures led them to a temple devoted to Shagumbi, one of the 9 gods, where a curious magical cube was secured. The intrepid Yolena took the lead, guiding them towards the uncharted territories of the Red Wizard's camp, where a fierce battle ensued. 2 more magical cubes were uncovered, although the fate of one remained an enigma, vanishing into the depths of the bag of holding. The party's journey took them through the heart of Omu, where they paid homage to the shrine of Kubazan next and rediscovered the lost cube. A further discovery awaited them at the shrine of Ijin, where they added yet another precious cube to their growing collection. Westwards, in the eerie amphitheater of the city's fringes, they confronted the colossal and legendary T-Rex known as the King of Feathers, a formidable challenge that barely tested their mettle. Continuing their trek northward, the party then encountered a mysterious black obelisk near the cliffs, its purpose shrouded in uncertainty. A further search of the waterfall on the northern edge of the city yielded no immediate results, so the party pressed on to the next shrine, that of Papazotl, and obtaining another cube of mystical power. They then journeyed eastwards, encountering the grungs who inhabited the shrine of Nyang Nyang. After forming an alliance with Chief Yorb and informing him of a grievous wrong, the party found themselves without the cube but a renewed sense of purpose. They next visited the shrine of Unk and acquired another valuable cube, but their fates would soon be intertwined with that of Fenthaza, the high priestess of the Yuan-Ti. A deadly pact was formed to eliminate Raz-Nazi, the usurper, in exchange for 2 cubes held within his grasp. Their bargain led them into the treacherous Fane, the temple of the Yuan-Ti, where Raz-Nazi met his fateful end at the hands of our brave adventurers. With the assistance of Fenthaza, they barely escaped the clutches of the serpent folk, fleeing along the underground river and into the night. Now, bound to return the black opal crown to her, the party fled through the darkened streets of Omu, seeking refuge in the jungle's embrace. Downriver, their path was then crossed by the mysterious Bag of Nails, a tabaxi with a tragic tale of lost and an interesting quest for the navel of the moon. Their journey ultimately led them to the final shrine, perched atop a colossal stone pinnacle rising from the molten lake. Treacherous traps tested their wits and agility, but their persistence bore fruit as they secured the last of the magical cubes. And so, beneath the veil of a tranquil moonlight, in the heart of the Chultan jungle, the mysteries of Omu appear to unfold. The dense foliage and ancient ruins that surround you are bathed in the silvery glow of moonlight, casting eerie shadows that dance upon the canvas of nature. Amid this seemingly calm, waves of oppressive heat emanate from the depths below, clawing their way into your senses. The acrid stench of sulfur, a pungent reminder of the fiery turmoil that simmers below you, assails your nostrils with each breath. As you stand in the courtyard of the shrine of Mao, light from the molten lake below casts shadows into the night sky as sweat beads form upon your brow. The longer you linger, the more the heat seems to draw water from your body. You now possess 9 cubes. Where to next?
Alright. We seem to have 3 options. Either going back to the grounds, going straight towards the caves in the north of Omu, or try and search for the yellow banner. What do you guys think?
First, we need to get back to the other side of that cliff.
That should be easy. The gargoyles didn't prove to be an issue. Alright, do you guys want to start the way back while we talk about it?
I think that might be best.
Alrighty. Who goes first?
I think you might still have Fly active. How many hours was it for?
An hour.
Barely.
Then I will be quick about it. And yeah, I mean, the whole temple and all is only 160 feet, so it's very quick. If we didn't pull the rope out, I will put it again when I fly to the other side.
Are you going to fly in the same way you did on the way back? On the way over?
Yes, yes, I drop in order to avoid possible gargoyles attacking me.
Alright, and you're taking the rope from Dusted with the grapple hook.
I don't remember.
I think we established.
Still attached.
I think it was still stuck in there, wasn't it?
I mean, it was pretty much impossible to untangle, so it's probably stuck there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
In which case the rope is still there, yes. We had... So Ray will fly across. As for the rest of you, are you going to attempt to cross yourselves using the rope?
We'll have to.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh boy.
It is 2 athletics checks, and let us see who is going to take the plunge first.
And let's just say Dusted takes the first plunge into death.
Guidance.
Oh, okay. Shall I roll?
Please
twice, you said?
If you want to roll two straight away, then yeah.
God. And then with guidance, it's a 12.
Yep. You only need a 10, so that's you make it halfway, barely. Slightly nervous, hand over hand as you kitty crawl along the rope. Now for the second half.
Oh, thank God. A little more confidence this time.
Definitely a lot more confidence as you scamper across the rest of the way. Who's up next?
I'll try.
Alright.
This won't go well.
Yelena makes her way to the rope. Oh, Valrus first. Oh my. Dex check, please, Valrus. You need a 10 on your dex check to see if you can grab the rope or you will plummet.
Oh, so, sorry.
I'm feather falling. I'm feather falling if necessary.
It may be necessary to do
Oh,
further.
I have inspiration. I'm gonna use it to
Okay.
add a 10 to that.
Let's add a d10. Alright.
Yeah, I won't even roll it.
As you
'cause,
step up
you
to
know.
grab the rope, your hand slips in, you drop at the last minute. Your other hand manages to reach up and grab hold of the rope, and you get a grip. Ugh. Valrus is hanging just at the start of the rope.
Yelena will crouch down and pull him up,
Alright,
or help him pull himself up.
lending him a hand, you manage to get him back onto his feet. Would you care to start from the beginning again, Valrus?
I'll have to.
Guidance.
Yep. Better.
Much better. As you manage to scuttle your way across to the center of the rope, breathing a sigh of relief. That was a lot better. Quite easy, actually. Confidence is high as you consider moving the rest of the way.
How far is halfway from what's the distance?
It's about 30 feet.
About 30 feet, okay.
My 25 actually, because the gap is only 50 feet.
Okay. Well, here goes another one.
Oh, nicely done. That life-threatening issue in the beginning seems to have raised your confidence as you scamper across, hand over hand, pulling yourself up on the other side. You are clear.
He's going to lie down on the ground, far away from the edge.
Okay. Who's up next?
Guess Yelena will go.
Yeah, guiding. It's only Luna left then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 13.
A 13 makes it, no problem.
I don't have guidance anymore, do I?
You do. You didn't use it in the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you didn't need it in the first one.
It was nearly on a fall. Oh, for fuck's sake.
No.
Oh my god.
As your hand over hand, your fingers slip. I need you to roll a dex check to see if you can manage to regain your grip.
Oh, phew.
Quite easily, you manage to grab a hold. Alright. Let's go for another athletics check. This time, the DC is slightly higher,
Oh,
which is an 11.
that's all I got.
That is all you needed. Okay.
Oh.
as you manage to slowly make your way out across to the other side, beads of sweat pouring off your brow. But you're safe. Lunan, over to you,
Here
sir.
goes something. Ayun, please help again. And I start climbing.
Okay.
That was acrobatics? No,
Athletics.
athletics. I meant. Yes.
Easy as you manage to shimmy all the way across to the center.
Continue on that. I hope that Ayun will help me. I will use my inspiration to add a d10.
Oh, okay.
There we go. 12.
No problem. At the last minute, one of your hands slips and you grab and you put the next hand forward and the next hand across, but you manage to make it to the other side. Very close call indeed.
Thank you, Ayun.
Right, you're now standing on the other side of the crevice or the bank. The night is quiet all around. Where to next?
How do we get the
It's
rope back?
pleasant.
Do we leave it?
You won't be able to get the rope back.
We potentially cut it off. At least halfway through and get half the rope back with a hand.
How are you gonna... You're going to crawl back out and cut it halfway and then swing back.
Actually,
That flying hand of yours, can it carry a knife?
Mage hand.
Mm-hmm.
should be able to.
Cut the rope
Perhaps I
as far
can.
away as you can.
Hold on. The whole way is like 50 something feet, right?
Yeah.
55 or something. I will try and aim for the bush that the other side is stuck in, and maybe throw a. Oh no! I thought that was frost. The rare frost. No, that's frostbite.
Would burn it up, make a burning bush. But I think that
Yeah, the rope's probably not gonna like
attract
immediately
someone
catch
wanted
anything.
attention.
Oh, perhaps. All right, I'll send a mage hand halfway and.
Or we, yeah.
What's the range for mage hand goes out? Is it 30 foot?
30 feet, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so let's assume then you get 30 feet of rope back. I think that comes from Dusted's pack.
So.
Yeah, I should have removed it already. Let me just check. Yeah, I don't have any rope at that length. I'll just add one. Yep.
Okay.
Great.
So, with 30 foot of rope salvaged, you now find yourself on the other side of the bank.
If we're going to go anywhere, shouldn't we go somewhere where we can do what we came here to do? I have a feeling our patron might be dead if we do anything else.
In that case, it might be best to try and find the place that these cubes could open.
I mean, I would say it is the big building in the middle of where the Yanti live, but this place likes to be obscure.
All right. I suppose we can go. Are we going by water or do you guys want to try to reach the other side?
It depends on what we want to do now.
Oh yeah.
Do any of you have any idea where we might find the place that would be the center of the plague?
I think it might be best to keep looking for clues and where this thing might be, rather than
What
going from door to
clues
door.
are there to find in ruined buildings? Valrus, can you talk to the
Exactly.
dead?
Going from house to house seems
Can
pointless.
you talk to the dead? No. I didn't
We've
think
seen
so.
not everybody living here isn't dead.
I guess we could go ask the snake people. But I think they might not be happy to see us.
There might be others.
Vago did mention of going to see the frogs.
We
But,
could now when we have regrouped, we should check those items we get from the snake people.
Oh yeah, that's a thing we have to do. Do you guys want me to do it now, or do we wait until we rest tonight?
Reminds me then your blades, and I toss Yarlena the 2 sabers I picked up. I believe.
An important question is, who is carrying the cube of Moa? Currently, we all have 2 cubes, except for Yarlena and Lunan.
No, Lunan has the Moa cube
Alright, that's
from
important.
last session. That's because he came running out with it, and he hasn't said he's given it to anyone else.
Alrighty.
So Valrus has 2, yeah. Kuvizan and Nang Yang. Dusted as Shagambi
Yes.
and Unk. Vargo has got Wongo and Orbalaka. Yelena has Ijin. Lunan has Papazotl and Moa. I think that's everyone.
Alrighty. So what's gonna be? Grounds, enter cave complex or something in the north, or something else.
What was the first you asked?
Sorry, what?
What
Wrong.
did you say first?
The frog people.
Mhm.
I heard grounds and got confused.
Sorry.
Alternatively, attack the snake people. They will not expect it.
That is true. We could go and kill them all.
We could sneak in
I'd
the back
be
path
up for it.
and see if we can investigate that part of the cave a bit. Maybe try to free whoever was imprisoned there.
Yeah, we kind of left them on their own, didn't we?
I'd say we should probably leave the snake people as they are. I don't think we can take all of them on.
Ooh,
I
That's
mean, if
what they
you were
like.
to throw a fireball in there, then that would probably deal with most of the problem. But then I assume the people that we're trying to save would probably also die.
that's true, Valris. It's been a while since I saw you throw a fireball at someone. Are you okay? Are you doing all right?
Do I look okay? And he's like limping and half dead, got arrows sticking out of it.
Alternatively, we could camp near the Yuan-ti complex, take a desert rest, and talk it with dinner in the dinner. I mean, Barris is half dead, and I don't want to put it that way, but look at him.
He always looks like that.
Oh, that's true.
What?
But-
How? What's your health look like?
He looks bloodied.
If we should take a short rest, and I could probably help you a bit, or at least
Alright.
10-15 minutes.
That will also give me time to identify the items. I agree.
Works. After that, thinking about it, perhaps it's best we leave the whatever's up north for later, since we can always,
Mhm.
set course for it, but visit the other places first. They'll be on the way, more or less.
Should we hide in here?
Sure.
May as well, I suppose. I will go and talk to some dead people and maybe they can tell me where we can go, huh?
You can talk to dead people.
She sees-
No. I don't know how to. Not yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will prep 8 of these butternuts
Mm-hmm.
to smear in all the holes made by
Jesus.
the arrows.
One for each hole, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you going to do this preparation?
So we're planning to sit down inside of the walls here,
Okay.
and I will use the mortal by, who was it that had it? Was it Vargo? One of them had a herbal kit, I think.
I
I-
don't think I do.
I have one, yes.
Yeah. So I borrow that for prepping it.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Varga, your flying has definitely run out by now. It has
Oh
been
yeah, I'm
about-
walking.
Good stuff. It's been about 10 minutes since you have all been discussing this out here. Yelena, please roll a d20 for me.
Oh boy.
16. Okay. Lunan, with your passive perception of 18, in the distance on the walkway, 160 feet away, you notice 4 Yuan-ti carrying torches just moving between the undergrowth. There are still patrols out looking for you. Where
We should.
you've currently got half cover where you are at the moment, so
Mhm.
moving across the open ground, there is no visible door in those walls. You would have to scale the walls themselves.
Maybe we should go back to our friend.
But I can have a look for dead people to find our answers. Maybe.
What is it with you and dead people?
She sees them.
I think you mean she makes them.
Well, look, we are currently struggling with where we should be going, huh? We don't know where this curse came from originally. We don't know where to put all these cubes that we now have. So
She
maybe.
came, she saw, she made.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I haven't
Unmade or
yet.
made.
I need to make it a bit when we can put the cubes somewhere.
I mean, alternatively, there is, if you look on the right-hand side, there's cracks in that building over there. You could have a look in. That's closer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not
Whatever is close by where it looks like we could get shelter out of the way.
Okay.
Let's go in there. Luna will
Mhm,
sneak
mhm.
ahead.
Yeah, Vargo will follow.
All right.
All right.
Roll a sneaky sneak for me, please, Lunan and Vargo.
What? Stealth.
Yes, please.
Okay. That will
As
be
you
with
watch,
disadvantage.
as you watch Lunan moving across, he begins to move stealthily through the undergrowth.
Well,
And
that will have been good, if not for the armor.
that would have been good, yeah, indeed. So the two of you crouch down and move
Clonk, clonk, clonk.
stealthily
Mhm.
into the building. What are the rest of you doing?
Yeah, Elena will also move.
I see your token's already
Stealthily.
moved up, so
She's ready.
Dustin and Valrus?
Hmm. Yeah, we'll go.
Are you all going
Dustin
to
just rocks
I
and
do
then
not
sort of
have
like
a
limps
grand
after.
plan.
are you going to try stealthily, Dustin? And Valrus?
I mean, does these rolls for stealth encourage me to be stealthy? Does
Oh,
Dustin
no!
even go like, "Oh, we're stealthing"?
As you watch the others trying to do their best,
6, 7, 8, 9. Roll a 10 and we got it.
the
Straight.
the head, Dustin, your brain begins to fill with music. Or the Benny Hill tune, if you want.
Okay, yeah.
As you watch these
Um,
humanoids crouch down and try stealthily move through the undergrowth.
Dustin's just gonna sort of do a little catch-up jog, but yeah, that's it. He's not stealthing.
Okay. You easily manage to overtake all four of them, slowly crouching and crawling along as you move quieter than they do while jogging past. The building ahead of you, the walls, the limestone is cracked. The walls are dried. There is a lot of undergrowth around here and roots and vines, but a lot of it from the heat seems to really have dried out and half of it is dying. There's not that many green shoots, but the area around is foul smelling from the lava field below, the lava down below. Moving inside, you take in the surroundings, and whilst overgrown, it appears derelict. Nothing seems to have moved in here for a long time. Do you all enter?
Sure.
We enter.
By the open doorway, Elena will put down an alarm. She'll cast alarm and
It's
put
not,
it.
It's not a doorway
Well,
per se.
Yeah, the
ruined
open. Yeah, the open bit that they enter through.
Mm-hmm.
Although it does say, it does say or an area within range. Yeah, no larger than a 20-foot cube. So she'll try and make it like as much coverage as possible.
Okay. Yep, I mean you can quite easily cover the opening.
Alrighty.
Alright, so
And she'll choose a mental alarm. And she'll designate the others as that they're not going to set it off.
I will proceed to identify the items, DM.
okay, are you going to use spell slots or ritual?
No, ritual. How many items are they? I believe is
3.
1, 2, 3, plus the two swords, the scimitars. So
Correct.
5. So that will take 50 minutes.
I'm gonna be generous here and say that when you use detect magic, you looked at the scimitars and you know that they're not magical.
Alrighty. Then half an hour it will be.
Okay. Right. For the half an hour then, Lunan, you're going to prepare the butternuts. Valrus and Yelena and Dusted, is there anything in particular you want to do in half an hour?
By the way,
Yes.
was there anyone else that was hurt? In case that case, I will prepare more button.
I'm only missing about 10, so she looks mostly fine.
Then I will only do the 8.
Thus, it also looks fine.
Yelena, I guess we'll go and do what she kind of said she would. She's just basically going to have a look around, carefully have a look around, see if she can find any information on the city and like where important places might be.
What do you mean by have a look around?
I'm not sure what's in the building, so she's gonna like if there's papers and stuff, she's gonna do her best to rifle through them, although she probably doesn't understand language.
So you're gonna search for the building and clear it out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna have a look and maybe see if she can find I don't know, like a map or I don't know, something about where important places in this like things that talk about important places in the city.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Valrus, did you say you're gonna do anything in particular?
No, I can try and help Yelena find some stuff.
All right. In which case then let's fast forward through for the half an hour. Okay.
A flaming sword, gold bracers, and a key.
So Vargo, here is the long sword.
Oh my god. You're gonna love this, Jorlena.
Oh boy.
Which kind of sword it is, DM?
Long
A
sword.
great sword, long sword. Okay.
A long sword, yeah. Here is the next one.
This might be useful, Barris. I hand him the bracers. They will keep you protected, I think.
And now I just have to open 2 sessions ago. I think it was. Bear with me 1 second.
Alright, so the sword is a flame tongue. It's powerful. Let's. That's for sure. Who wants it? Who wants it?
I think it was this one.
Sword.
No, it wasn't that. I think it was this one.
The bracers are pretty much only wearable by Valruis, so that's why I give them to him.
You're still a foam axle.
I suppose the sword can be wielded either by Dusted or Jarlena. My bad. You will have to decide who gets it.
It's a long sword, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
I also am proficient. I don't want it. I am.
Oh, Lunan. Elf. Okay.
It was this one. And that's the Yes, it was that one.
And we got ourselves another key. This one is a spinal? What?
Mhm.
What's that?
Thunder.
That's a
Alrighty.
gem.
Spinal is a thunder. Well, it's a gem, but yeah, thunder damage.
Alrighty.
Thunder.
Same as the others, but thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect for Jarlena. Sometimes.
That's true. She uses that kind of damage.
I forgot.
Even if you don't want to attune to it, do you want to carry it regardless?
Yeah, I guess I'll carry the thunder one.
Alrighty.
We don't have one for force damage, do we?
I don't believe so, no.
No, not yet. That's the sapphire key.
Oh wait, is
What
this a
is-
key?
Yes.
Oh, I have a necrotic one already.
You do.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to hold. I can't remember if you can hold the two, or you just can't attune to both, or if you can't.
I
Hold.
don't remember any kind of restrictions apart from
Oh, I thought there were.
attunement slots.
There was some downside to having more than one.
Oh yeah?
I think so.
Alrighty then.
My memory is crap, but I think Luna would remember. What was the thing?
Indeed, Dusted was the one who discovered that having two keys on your person began to make him feel. What did I say, Dusted?
It wasn't me, I can guarantee you that, because Dustin never had a key at any point.
Was it not you? Then maybe it was
I
Luke.
I think it was
remember
Valvis, I think, yeah, that picked it up.
Someone was going to give me one, but I decided not to take it because there was something weird going on with it.
Yeah.
Didn't actually find out what, but it didn't seem like a good idea.
Dustin suggested at the time that it was probably to prevent the paladins fighting each other. Because if you cannot wear two, there's no way that they will fight over each other's domains. That was what Dustin suggested, if it was indeed different elements that they represented.
That's
So he
interesting.
didn't. Dustin didn't know, and doesn't know, if that's the case. He just suggested it.
So we're quickly running out of key space.
This is our fourth, actually, so yeah. So, unless you guys want to change keys, it will have to be either Luna or Dusted who gets it. Because they don't have one at the moment.
I can hold on to it. I will not attune though.
Alrighty, I will.
Send
give
me
it
the
to you.
link and I will add it to my inventory.
Sure. Ta-da.
Okay.
Ah. I like to imagine that Dusted and Jarlena are having a death stare to see who gets the sword.
Probably not.
Ooh.
I'm quite happy with my current sword. If you want it, Dusted.
Sorry, what?
I'm quite happy with my current sword. If you want this fiery one, you seemed quite happy with it earlier.
I mean, Dustin is just happy that he can turn it on and off at this point. That he has the
Occasionally can borrow it from Jarlena and
Just picks it up and has it turn. Then you can have fun turning it on and off.
Even if you don't
Happiness.
use it, it will serve a purpose.
Yeah.
I love that. Take it.
There was a group I was in actually that said that there was a fighter. He was afraid that he was hoarding weapons. I told him he doesn't have a problem. compared to some other people I know. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, you're carrying an arsenal, Lemon, aren't you?
Let's see. I have the hammer from way back. I have rapier, 2 magical daggers. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, you should definitely consider me an arsenal that you can come and borrow shit from.
I already gave you the link of the flame tongue.
Thank you.
Saladon. I'm going to proceed to do the same to you, Lunan. Let's see. Barris, so you can equip Verses of Defense if you want.
Yes, well, they do require attunement, so that would, I'd need to spend some time.
All right. So, where are we going, guys?
Oh,
we
sort
have-
of versatile as well. That's nice. Then you can use 2 hands. Too bad it's not finesse.
All right. So, should we do a round of democracy again?
That works for me.
All right, I will start. I'm fine with either one, actually. Either the Grungs first or directly to the caves. I don't vote for attacking the Yuan-Ti, at least not at the moment. But that's my vote.
I think if it's between the Grung and the caves, we might as well visit the Grung first and then go to the caves.
What are the frogs going to offer us?
An alliance? I
For
mean,
what?
if you guys want to attack the Yuan-Ti, we might as well ask for help. The Grungs might be interested in repopulating the big circle in the middle of Olmo. Fuck. How it's it called? The sanctuary, temple, shrine? I don't know.
The only issue I see with going to the Grungs is that we will go there, and to get an alliance, we will have to go and do something for them, which means wasting more time.
But we already did. We got rid of Ras Nasi. The Yuan-Ti are weakened now.
Do we have his head?
Actually, I don't know. Do we have his head?
Just a point, guys.
Don't.
In my inventory, I have the amethyst key of Mesro. It's no one else that have the poison one, do they? Because I think I actually have one already.
No, I have the necrotic one.
Fire one.
I have none at the moment. No, I have the. So let's see. Lunan, I gave you the signal one. Barris, you have the garnet. Yarlena, you have the jet.
Yeah, unless someone else is supposed to have it and I just forgot to delete it.
Alrighty. And I have the amethyst one.
You have the amethyst. What did you say?
According to Discord, I have the amethyst one.
Okay, perfect. Then I remove it from my inventory. It was still in my inventory.
It is in my inventory in D&D Beyond as well. All right. So, I mean, that was my vote, guys. I honestly want to hear your opinions.
Will the frogs know where to go to deal with the curse?
All right.
Well, that is my question. There is only a point in going to them if they can help us with doing what we came here to do. We have been here for quite a while already, and we have managed to find all these cubes. But we should not be wasting more time.
That's true. The more time we spend without going to the caves, the risky it gets. We could lose the cubes if we are not careful.
Indeed.
How about you, Lunan?
It's a good question. I think if not going, what's the point of going to the Grunks? I don't know that.
Possibly gaining some allies, but I'm fine either going with them or directly to the caves, honestly.
I would vote going for the caves.
All right. That's
Unless
Lunan
we
for the
need
caves.
to restock a lot of resources, then it can be worth going back to Port Noranzaruna. I can't say it.
Nansaru. It's like the Nyankat. Nyansaru. All right. And what about you, Dusted? Are you playing with the Flame Tongue?
Shamo.
That you're in
Shamo.
cycles of flame, and then disappears, and then disappears.
The fact that you knew that was exactly what I was gonna say is rather disturbing, and so yeah, so disappointing in myself. But yeah, there we go. Dustin is just standing there, turning the sword on and off.
Awesome.
Very interesting. Oh, sorry. What did you say?
Far off in the distance, monkeys in the trees overlooking the sunken city of Omu look upon this lighthouse flashing on and off. Morse code. What is that strange signal? The flashing of the light.
Yow.
Meow's code.
Awesome.
Because he's a cat. Never mind. Sorry,
Go.
carry on.
Here you go. yeah. So Dustin doesn't seem to have an opinion, though when you snap him out of it, he looks like very confused. And well, do we have to go to visit the Grung? What was the motto of their god? It was something negative, wasn't it?
Papa Sotul was no.
No, not Papa Subtle. Nang Nang or whatever it was.
Nang. The motto of Nang Nang. Let me check my notes because today I have them.
I mean, what did it say over his when we entered?
Actually, I might not have that particular. All right. So no Grangs. Do you want to go directly to the caves? That's it.
Yeah.
All right, and that settles it. I think. to the caves. How are you feeling, Maurice?
I'm feeling okay.
Did you roll
I
a
guess
66?
Oh
Lunan,
no,
did
I
he roll?
didn't.
I haven't rolled. 86.
86.
The thing says I should do a medicine check for each, but it's up to you.
Do one medicine check for the lot if you want. I don't need you to do
Sure
them for
what?
each.
I will.
I guide myself.
Mm-hmm.
What? I will
Okay.
expend a use of Arcane Recovery to get some spell slots back.
So 12 on the
Yeah.
check.
Okay. That, yeah, you only needed a 10,
Yes.
so that's all good to go.
Um,
And are you giving him the full 8?
yeah, I'm just smearing him in. 27.
Oh, there you go.
Oh dear. Let's hope
Almost
you
full.
cannot overdose on that.
Hmm.
We will notice. Do we feel
That-
safe crossing the water without water walk?
Feel okay about that?
Because for 5 minutes, 10 minutes extra, we could have it for free.
Might as well wait.
So as soon as I was done with the healing, I would start casting it on everyone.
Yeah, okay. Is it a
You,
ritual cast? No.
yeah,
Oh, cool.
if I remember correct. I
Awesome.
will find it
That's a
and
lot.
share it.
It is.
Let me just... And how long does it last for?
An hour,
An hour. So,
if I remember. But I will send it to the log.
the shortest route to the water is from where you are about 310 feet. And... It's 5 minutes to move 200 feet. If you're not being stealthy. No, wait, that is stealthy movement. It's 35 feet per minute, so... What route are you going to be taking to the river, and where are you going to be embarking? Leaping in.
I think it's smart to cross close to the tree.
Yeah. It's the only thing that makes sense, I think. Going back to there.
Okay. If you go into the draw tool, you can click on brush, and that gives you a free drawing tool. Who's leading you? And then draw your journey, please.
Lunan, you have good eyes. And
Okay.
you're the best at survival by far.
Would try to pick this path. And then if there's brush along the coast, he would follow the coast. If there's stuff to hide in. If it's too much in the open, he would try to be more against the wall where
Okay.
possible. But that's the path Luna would choose.
369, 115.
And it's
13.
approximately
Call it
3:33.
15 minutes if you're going to do it stealthily.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah? Alright, then let's get a group stealth check going, please.
Let's.
Oh, dusted, look at that. Oh, Yelena, look at that.
Actually, not bad.
Oh boy.
Bless you.
Lunan
Alright,
is
so Lunan stomping through the underground is followed by whom? Who's going second?
We have our marching order, I believe. Oh, we have. It got.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, the map got reset. So we've got Lunan. Yelena, are you going where in the marching order?
Do you want to go towards the bank?
Dusted, where are
How
you
do-
going?
Oh, Jelena goes in the back. Well, then
She doesn't
Dusted
have
will.
She doesn't have to go right at the back if Dusted wants to.
Oh well, Dusted usually like follows up the rear, so that was why.
Yeah, you can then. Yeah, sure.
You thought they were gonna fight over the sword.
Mhm.
She'll
Arr, I wanna go there. I want.
But Barry, you don't get to choose. You go in the middle with me.
Mhm.
I mean, that was if you want to fight for the back row, you can, but
Oh,
we're
you
still
just
closer
wait.
to the.
Once I have these bracers attuned, I'll be beefier than most.
I will be mildly beefy.
Right. Okay.
I will have
Does it-
18 AC.
But
with mage
until
armor.
we do that, and as long as we're close to the lava, I go in the back.
Okay.
All right. So that's Lunan, Yarlena, myself, Barris, Dusted, or Barris in the middle, then myself and Dusted.
So Yelena, you're going second.
I guess so.
Okay. So the two noisiest ones are going to go in the front. So we're really walking almost in order of stealthiness. Alright. Then I will have Yelena. I need you to roll a d20 for a wandering monster. Felris a d20 and Vargo.
Alrighty.
me and Yarlena is clearing the underbrush. That's why we're a bit more
Well,
noisy.
mine is a 1.
Felris got a 5. Nice. And Yelena got a 3. Jeepers.
3 dragons.
Okay.
5 feet from you. 1 chance to live.
The stealthy adventure of 15 minutes through the underbrush is one slightly fraught with nerves. Yelena, as you notice in front of you, Lunan is making a little bit of noise, and as you're stomping around behind him, not realizing that you're making more, you're like, shh, keep it down in front. Ever so slightly, Vargo and Valris, who are a lot quieter than you, are kind of holding themselves back so that the noisy people go out further and further alone. But eventually, without any incident, you all manage to make it to the fallen tree. Staring out across the river, the tree is almost perfectly positioned to form a 5-foot wide bridge. The tree trunk itself looks sturdy and solid. It looks like this tree was felled on purpose some time ago in order to cross the river.
Cross
Is
on
this
the
the work?
tree or in the water? And last question, do we want to leave it up for the Yuan-Ti to use?
I suppose we can remove it after we've crossed.
Lunan, you're in front. What do you do?
I will scooch down on the upstream side, like the side away from the waterfall, and walk along the water, holding on the tree trunk as support.
Okay, so on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will place myself. I can choose select. So I will slide down and try to move over that.
Got you. Okay. Yelena ahead of you, Lunan slides down the muddy bank, lands on the water, and almost uses the tree as a barrier to stop him from being pulled underneath by the water below as he moves across. Are you going to cross the river? Or are you just going to...
Yeah,
Yeah?
she'll follow. Well, she'll follow after Lunan
Yeah.
Okay.
Luna
in
will
case
try.
something bad happens to either of them.
And Lunan, you're going to cross the river?
Yeah, I will.
Alright. Using the tree as support, you realize that while the current is quite strong as you move through the center, you've got enough stability so you don't need to roll an athletics or an acrobatics check to remain standing. You reach the other side without an issue as Yelena comes on the bank up behind you. Valrus, watching this unfold in front of you, what do you do?
The exact same thing.
Okay. Fargo?
How far away is it?
I
The
dare you
bank.
to handstand over it.
How far away is what?
I'm trying to miss this. I will miss this step to the other side.
Oh, easy. It's only 35 feet, the breadth of the river, the width. No problem. So
Yeah.
you misty step across to the other side, leaving Dusted on his own. Dusted.
Dustin is gonna follow Lunan's example.
Okay. So, all of you make it successfully across to the other side of the river. Lunan, where to now?
Moving along the bank a bit, and then try to find a good, suitable spot to climb up.
Mm-hmm.
Then, when we're up, I will use the drawing tool again. My goal is to
Draw me your path, please.
first zigzag a bit, and then I think going east or whatever upwards was not walking on the path, but next to it.
Mm-hmm. Draw your entire path if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure. I just need to zoom out.
Are you still stealthing the whole way?
I would say Luna will just start walking normally unless he notices something clearly threatening.
Okay.
So we have a bit higher tempo.
In which case, if you're not going stealthily, you can cover 200 feet a minute instead of every 5 minutes.
I think we want to get to here first. We'll see.
Okay. So that will take you to the big red blob will take you 6 minutes. In which case then, Dusted, I only need 1d20 roll, please.
Dusted? Did he roll?
No, he didn't.
Mm-mm.
He's not having his sound on, so he could be
He's muted.
asking something, but not hearing that.
If,
control.
Dalavon, if you're talking, we don't hear you.
Or he went for a
Oh, I had to sneeze.
pika break.
Alrighty.
I need to sneeze, so I need to mute, else I would have scared all of you, I think.
My path disappeared.
It did, didn't it? I see half of it though.
So you need me to roll
Redrawing it.
something?
Mm-hmm. D20 please, sir.
Oh, sorry. A 14, please.
A 14. Okay. So, in the 6 minutes that it takes you to reach there, you have no wandering monster encounters. As you move through the undergrowth, you seem to be going ever quicker as you manage to reach your destination at the foot of a base, the foot of the stairs leading up onto the walkway. That is where we'll take our break.
Alrighty.
Okie dokie.
So-
Alright, everybody, welcome back. We've literally left the Shrine of Mao and traversed our way up Omu towards the caves in the dead of night. Lunan taking the lead. Where to now?
Lunan is not 100% sure where the caves were, but will lead us up.
Didn't the lady say that there would be like a stone obelisk or something marking it?
Yeah.
So I guess we have to look for that.
The player thinks he knows, but I'm not sure Lunan would know for sure. But he knows the general vicinity, and I think I'm hitting it pretty spot on from a player point of view. But
I mean, that's why you are super good in survival.
this is the path I'm imagining, and then when up here, start looking for stuff. Because I think it's either here or potentially here.
For the longest time, I thought those were rocks.
They might be.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
Okay. Who hasn't had a chance? Lunan, you haven't rolled a d20. Roll a d20 for me, please.
Oh, but I've been rolling shit today. There you go. 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Checks.
Right, so in the dead of night, as you make your way through the open areas between the buildings, you cut a path straight for your destination upwards. As you venture after about 3.5 minutes, far in the distance, almost exactly, just let me draw. That's not wide enough, is it? That blue line sticking up out of the ground. You see a pillar, a darkened pillar rising out of the ground. Got it. Okay. Drawing nearer to the imposing cliffs. Hold on. I need to do that. Okay. Drawing nearer to the imposing cliffs that bear witness to the relentless passage of time, the enigmatic obelisk rises before you. This towering sentinel, standing at a formidable 15 feet in height, seems to defy the very ages that have weathered it. Its weathered surface is marked by the ravages of time, draped in the verdant embrace of creeping vines and the eerie veil of black moss. The obelisk's presence here, amidst the encroaching vegetation and the hush of the jungle, speaks to the antiquity of this place. is an ancient relic that has borne witness to the passage of countless years. Behind the stoic monolith, a dark and mysterious passageway beckons. Veiled by withered creepers, it delves into the very heart of the cliff face, as if offering a tantalizing glimpse into the secrets concealed within. The passage's dim recesses appear to hold the promise of some forgotten lore and untold adventures. And to the right, about 20 feet away, another enigma presents itself. A smaller tunnel burrowing into the base of the cliff. Its purpose and destination remain shrouded in mystery, waiting to be unveiled by intrepid souls such as yourselves. As you contemplate your next move, the gaze of 3 stone gargoyles perched upon the narrow ledges carved into the cliffside remain fixed upon you. These grotesque visages bearing the likeliness of bearded devils, with their mouths frozen in a silent scream, stand as silent sentinels, guardians of the mysteries that lie within this ancient and beguiling place.
I would like to take 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic. Oh, we have map.
This is the main one, and then there's one to the right.
Correct, there is a gap in the map.
Oh, yeah, we see it.
Mind the gap. I will.
It is all right, Margot. I've got this, and I take out my wand of magic detection and use the charge.
There you go.
I could have done that.
Well, you didn't.
Okay.
Well, what do you sense then? With a little wand.
Oh my god.
On the way and put my fingers to my temple and look around.
Immediately, nothing around appears to be magical.
There is no magic here.
Hmm.
Thank you, Barbaris. And for the record, I think your wand is not lethal at all. I guess it's nice to know that it's safe to approach the obelisk.
Why don't you touch it?
I won't, but I will inspect it, DM, if you let me.
I will indeed.
It's not magical, so... And Valorous goes up and touches it.
15.
In fact, I have to retract my statement, Valorous. Indeed.
You're dead.
The obelisk does radiate abjuration magic.
That's important, yeah.
I mean, you would imagine it would be.
Yes, it radiates abjuration magic. Vargo, as you move closer, you can see that there is a message that appears to be etched into each side of the obelisk, but covered by the moss.
Okay.
In that
Which
case,
language?
I won't touch it just in case, but I will let the others know that it's radiating magic.
Alright. In which language is the inscription made, Ian?
It is actually written in common.
Is it weird that
Human Babe.
that gives me the bad vibes? Actually,
I mean, if it's common, it must be here after the Omens. So it's new.
Oh, Dusted, have some inspiration.
But it must be. It must be new because.
Alrighty. What does it say if it's common?
You will have to reach out and scrape the moss away in order to read.
I will take the risk.
You could get a magic hand to do it.
I will not
Valrish
take the
snaps
risk.
his fingers with a magic hand.
Yeah, I will not take the risk and listen to Carolina, who is more thoughtful than I am. I will conjure a magic hand, DM, and proceed to take apart away the moss to see the inscription.
Help Varga by pushing the moss the opposite direction.
Thank you, Varys. Sorry, you got me there.
Alright, so
No, I'll pick another side and.
How many
That's fine.
mages does it take to push the moss aside? The answer is 2.
alright. Oh. I can actually give you 1 second. I will
Ooh, handout. Handout.
There it is, okay. Handout.
Out.
Right. Etched into the side of the obelisk. Main chat?
That's what it says, main chat.
That is where
Sorry.
I will read it out. It is in this. The same thing is etched into all 4 sides of the obelisk. It says,
Mhm.
Fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes death's mantle, and the seas dry up and the dead rise, and I, Acerak, the Eternal, reap the world of the living. Those who dare enter take heed. The enemies oppose. One stands between them. In the darkness it hides. Don the mask or be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's here.
Well, I
We
would say
made-
that is vaguely ominous.
Yeah.
Any of us know who Acerak is? I
A
just
chill runs
realized
down my.
there are 2 R's in that name. I never knew.
Indeed they are.
Is it a god?
Do we have any idea of who he is?
Roll a religion check? No, a history check, obviously. Oh, I don't know why I said religion.
All of us? Or
Whoever wants to try and
Oh.
see whether or
Lunar
not
Right.
they know anything.
who knows?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well,
Helena had a
not
brainwave.
me.
Oh wait, not religion. Sorry, I also got confused. It's if it's the same check, then it would be a 16 because my intelligence is -1.
Barris, my man.
Mm.
Check right there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Falris. With a dirty 20.
No,
No,
that's
it's a natural one.
Was it a
Mhm.
natural 20? Hold the front door, son. Okay. Yelena, you do recognize the name. It harkens back to the other lich that you tortured in the beginning in order to get information about the Soulmonger. She mentioned another lich during her torture about this particular person, but Valris, information from somewhere floods your mind. This individual, you recognize the name as an arch lich who would travel between worlds, taking pleasure devouring the souls of adventurers that he would lure into trap-ridden dungeons in order to power his phylactery. It is this individual that you remember in one of the tales from Kir Sabal who slew the 9 gods. After Omu fell into ruin and the 9 gods came along and demanded blood sacrifices, they drew the attention of Aesarak, who then arrived in Omu.
The others know. Relay that information.
So is another lich a bigger, badder one?
It likes
Certainly
to trap
don't
people.
feel so comfortable about going into this.
It's time to go and
Cave.
smite him. Or her. It was a man, yes.
Doubt he's going to be in there.
Oh, that
I
is
don't
quite
think they're-
disappointing.
I don't think they are human anymore.
It's an it.
Yeah.
Time to smite it.
That's
Are you
actually
ready?
quite for debate.
Yes. If you ever get to meet him, ask him his pronouns.
Don't assume.
Before I smite you, sir, what do I refer to you as?
Sorry.
Having already said sir, and yeah.
When I tell the story of your
Excuse me.
demise,
All right,
when
so
I
this
tell
guy.
the story of your demise, how do I refer to you?
Oh boy, this is serious then. All right, necromancers. God damn it, they keep putting a bad mouth of wizards. You know,
Wait, are you a necromancer?
I could have been, but I choose not to be.
If you were, I would have had to smite you.
That's the issue. You know, necromancy by itself is not actually evil. It's a tool. It's how you use it. What counts.
That's what
Hey.
everybody says about everything morally dubious. Oh, it's not this thing's fault. It's just the people that use it.
Says the woman with the swords.
I know that it is my fault when someone loses their head.
Oh boy. Okay, so I did not expect to encounter a death trap, actually, which this place clearly is.
Well, who wants to go in first then?
One of you two can,
Is there? Do you mean over here? And Dustin sort of walks in this direction.
Wait. There are 2 entrances. It might be wise to check both of them.
Where's the second
Alright,
one?
I'll go to the other one.
I don't know if you want to, because I do feel bad if something happens to your bed, but you could send Aki to have a little look.
I will not sell Archie, thank you very much. I only have one more use. I mean,
Oh,
cast of poor thing.
I see. I don't think I have anything I can... No.
We have a dusted. He's
You want to send him in where he might die? You know, as soon as he sees anything shiny, he likes to touch it.
yeah, but to be fair, this place seems to be very dark. Have you seen the?
That's even worse. The shiny things will stand out.
That's true. So you're volunteering to go first.
Well, all of you are too scared. Then fine.
I'm not scared. I'm just a
Well, then
wizard.
go on then.
I'm squeezy.
Oh, I'm just a wizard. I'm
Chasing
not scared.
heavy armor.
I'm so brave for standing out here. Why don't you go in instead?
All right, sure, why not? Barris, can you lend me your? Oh, I suppose I cannot use it. Never mind.
Lunan
what?
looked in through the cave entrance.
What do your elf eyes see?
Oh
Luna?
god.
How far in do I see them? Is there a door?
By the
Looking-
way, are the two entrances really that close, one from another?
Wait, are there two entrances? Where do you see the second one?
In the map of Omu, the big one.
Oh, there's an entrance there. It's not just a cliff? Okay.
I thought they were two big caves in the map.
From Stefan's description, this is the main entrance, and this is a side entrance.
Oh. Am I going the wrong way then?
Not necessarily.
I'm not. I don't like this. I mean, why do you make two entrances? It's. Yeah,
I
Lena,
mean,
you know what? You're
what-
right. I'm scared a little bit.
What was it again?
Night, or going towards night.
Dusted, you venture towards the side entrance. A 5-foot wide tunnel stretches out ahead. Your dark vision lets you see within this area. And looking forward within the confines of the walls, after 20 feet, you see alcoves form a procession that stretch into the dim obscurity. Each alcove houses a grotesque and bestial statue, about 3 foot tall, the embodiment of fearsome and primal creatures poised in a manner both menacing and mysterious, yet familiar. As you step into the passageway, Lunan steps in behind you to take a look. All of a sudden, the statues, whether standing tall or crouched low, appear to be sentinels of ancient times, their presence commanding your attention and evoking a sense of awe. Above them, like an offering, each alcove holds a basin filled with a dark, shimmering oil, ominously moving in the dim light. As you step foot into the corridor, one of the braziers, one of the bowls of oil bursts into flame.
Oh.
As you stare into it, a small roller perception check for me, please. It's no longer dim light in here, I would say. Lunan, you see this happening as well.
But which one was it? Was it this one?
Yes.
That burst into flame? Oh, okay, then he's already over there.
Did you want perception from me as well?
No, just from Dusted, please.
Yeah, 22.
Wow.
This has him fascinated.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. As the one bursts into flame, just out of the corner of your vision, you notice on the ground, light seems to almost glow in the shape of a doorway at the end of the hall.
Are you alive?
Yeah, there is statues in here, and they burst into light once you step in here, I think.
The statues are holding bowls of oil,
Yeah.
One of the oil bowls burst into flame as if someone had lit a torch, a brazier. So now the statue that is holding it, you recognize as the Panther Shagambi. Lunan, from outside, you notice light, flame has burst in. Valrus, over the corner of Lunan's shoulder, you can also see that, and Vargo, the corridor where Dusted has stepped into seems to emit a little bit of light from it, as if someone has lit a torch.
Alright.
Dustin is actually. I don't know. Try to step in here. Can
Lunan,
Dustin? Oh, sorry.
as you move closer... Hold on. 2 of the statues burst into flame. That one, and one in the far end.
Let me guess.
From 10 feet
Take-
away, you see
It's
these...
Wow and Wongo.
You see... You're carrying Papazotl.
Oh, Papasotl. Yes, sorry. Papasotl.
Valrus. 2 statues burst into flame right next to Lunan, Kubazan and Nang Nang, as you step into the corridor.
Alright, I see how it is.
Just you two then?
Vargo, as you step into the corridor, 2 burst into flame, Wongo and Obalaka, with Yelena bringing up the final one as she steps in. Ejin, the brazier that he is holding, bursts into flame. The entire corridor is alight within here.
Question. Can I? Dustin would like to take out both his cubes because only one lit up when he stepped in here, so he just wants to confirm which one is missing, I guess. Because there's 8 statues here, right?
Correct.
So he has one of his is missing in here.
I don't know. Is there?
I mean, Shagambi was this one,
Mm-hmm.
and the other cube I'm carrying is what?
Unk.
Ung is missing. And then there was some kind of door here, or something that looked like a door, like a portal or something. Portal of light.
Correct.
Is anyone gonna stop Dustin if he starts walking towards this so-called portal of light?
No.
Luna
You
will
go
be-
ahead, Dustin. It's shiny.
It's,
Luna
We're
is
also
following.
curious.
it's not so much a portal of light as a sliver of light that outlines
Oh.
what looks like a door set into the wall.
Can Dustin try to push it open? I mean, does it just seem like a stone slab that he has to push?
Potentially. Roll an investigation check for me.
This is gonna be good. That's to say, not at all. Yeah, no. Almost a 18, but no, that's a 1.
You
Oh,
push,
2 minus 1 is a 1, yeah.
pushing on the door. There's definitely something behind there. As you get closer, you can see the light almost trying to shine through the stonework, but how you could make this wall disappear, you do not know.
I think the last one is through here. It does sort of knocks it, but doesn't come up with anything.
No.
Do you want to take a look, Lunan?
Sure, I'll have a look at it. Just from where he stands, looking over the shoulder of Dustin. Does Lunan see anything particular?
Give me an Actually, no. Give me a perception check, but you get advantage on this, given that all the braziers are brightly lit and Dustin has mentioned it.
Good thing I have advantage, I
With a
guess.
14, there is definitely the outline of a door. It looks like some sort of a secret door that's hidden in the wall. You would need to investigate in order to find how to open it.
So we have to
The
swap
order of
places.
the statues.
Yeah. And maybe you could just get your claws in there and get it open.
My claws will break off before I get. No. This is if I had done that with my claws when we were searching the shrines, I would have broken them off.
What order
Those
were
stone
the
doors were.
statues in?
Didn't know cats were such divas. Let's see. Lunan squeezes forward a bit. Unless
So we
else
swap
investigate.
places.
Yeah.
And swap places. There we go.
You're gonna give a bit of an investigation?
I guess. I will guide myself as well.
Mm-hmm, okay.
Not very good. Well,
I don't know what the investigation check is yet.
it
Neither
says
do I.
12 total.
Everyone is waiting with bated breath.
So which one of them was behind the door?
Onk, apparently. And Dustin
And
shows
so-
his cube.
And how are the statues placed in here?
The statues are 3 foot tall and they're all in various poses.
What order are they in? More, I guess.
It goes. Bear with me 1 second.
Unk urges us to contrast all options before acting, is what his temple said.
Is there anything of contrast in here?
Lunan, have you seen what
Is
you rolled?
the only one.
Yeah, 12. I said it instantly.
Alright, a 13 is not good enough, unfortunately.
Do you want me to try?
Sure.
I will burn a spell slot DM
Mm-hmm.
and cast Detect Magic Missiles,
Detect magic missiles.
for example.
I think you just mean detect magic, right?
Yes.
Okay, looking
Oh,
around with the
He's trying to detect the missiles I'm sending his way.
As you look around, all of the statues themselves give off divination magic around the statues, and the oil basins give off conjuration magic. There is definitely magic coming through from the door on the other side.
Same type as the others.
Both types, yes.
Alright. So it's a matter of apparently getting this secret door open. I will try to. I don't do this often, but I will pull out my thieves' tools and try to artifice my way out of here.
Mm-hmm. I need you to roll. How are you going to try and artifice your way out? Sorry.
I will try to determine what's the mechanism behind the door, and use my tools to try
Got
to
you.
make it open.
All right. Give me a d20, please. Add your modifiers. I believe that's Dex and proficiency bonus.
That will be what's proficiency at this level? +3, right?
Yeah.
So whatever the d20 is, +5. Not bad.
21.
I'm going to give you advantage. It's
But it's +5 to that roll, or?
is it +5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 21.
21. Okay. All right. A 20 is actually what you needed in order to find the lever. As you tap around and see what is up with the door, you realize that one of the bricks itself is the lever, and as you manage to touch it and place your hand on it, it just depresses into the wall, followed by a grating sound as the wall moves sideways to your left, and it opens to reveal the statue of Unk.
There you go. Good eyes, Taster. Was not easy to see that.
The flail snail in front of you stares forward with many of its wibbly wobbly feelers. Balanced on the top of him is the burning brazier of oil, and around one of the tentacles or the feelers, a golden pendant shaped like an eye hangs on a small silver chain.
Ooh, I have detect magic then. Is that a magical object?
It is indeed. It radiates divination magic.
Ooh, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
I am alive after taking it.
You are. What are you going to do with
All
it?
right. Hey, will you look at this? I will actually spend a spell slot to identify. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
So that's 2 already. Oh my god, I only have 1 left.
It is not any specific item that you know of, but the pendant has some purpose. It almost there is a pull that you feel which draws you outwards and at the same time down.
Outwards of this hallway, you mean?
Yes. You
I have to make a really bad pun. Could it be a divining rod?
The one thing that does come to the forefront using your identify spell is that it needs to be worn in order to work properly.
Alrighty, seems. And no curses, right?
Correct.
Alright, I put it on.
Okay.
Again, I don't know if you find out about curses through identify.
Well, it's too late now. We will find out.
Whether or not he does.
I wonder why. I wonder why Unk was there alone by itself.
It's the only one without an enemy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that we know of. Yeah,
Flores, have inspiration.
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him. That's he doesn't want the drama of all the others.
He's hidden away. Oh, that's good, yeah. Oh, and I suppose he also made, if I remember correctly, he made Uptau cry in the story. That might have something to do with the eye, but the eye motif.
Mm-hmm. I'm struggling to think what we have to do with the cubes. Do we leave them here, or what?
The
mean, we cannot
larger
really leave
cave
them
mouth
or
has
anything.
clues.
Maybe.
I mean, we cannot place them on anything. It's sort of like, unless you want to dump them in the oil.
Perhaps the obelisk outside does mention something about the keys turning on the inside only. It's a bit of a stretch, but I don't know.
For now,
I wouldn't call a basin inside though.
Inside the
Inside
oil.
is in here. Well, you would say in the oil, wouldn't you?
well, actually, let's see if by going out, the braziers turn off.
Okay. Dustin sort of moves as close as he can without pushing his way through.
Vargo
Vargo
teleports
doesn't
out.
care.
Misty steps outside.
Vargo flies out. Vargo, as you get within 10 feet of the obelisk, the amulet, the pendant, almost seems to pull on your neck, leading you into the darkness to the west.
West.
To the west.
Oh,
yeah.
where is
All right.
west?
I like it. I move here.
Mm-hmm.
Does it?
But-
It seems to be pointing in the same direction.
But wasn't
It seems to be
Oh.
pulling you further. Are you going to let it pull you where it wants, or are you?
I'm letting it. Yeah.
All right.
By the way, DM, is this one of those maps where north is not in the north?
Could be.
No.
Okay.
No? Oh.
Sorry. Let me just do this then. If you zoom out.
I'm
Let me.
So, my reasoning is, first Vargo was scared, now he's excited.
The pendant seems to be pulling you in that direction over there.
Alright.
The
Is there something in...
braziers go out on the inside of the...
Lunan, are you still standing where you are? The rest of you, as you exit the corridor, the flames disappear as the cubes move. You deduce as the cubes move out of the corridor, the flames turn off.
Alright, so we have to make a mental note on that. In the meantime,
In the
is there
meantime,
something...
I need you to roll
in-
a perception check for me, please.
Sure.
Now it is in dim light, but with the assistance of the pendant, it's going to be a normal roll.
Alrighty, I will guide myself for this one. Yeah, I'm going to need it. 10.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. A 10 is exactly what you need. Moving through the undergrowth, looking around, you notice the relentless march of time and nature that continues to reveal secrets of the jungle's depth, show you a concealed area within the heart of the thick foliage ahead. Another hidden passageway into the cliff face emerges from the shadows in front of you.
Oh, okay. So we have... Yeah, I mean, it was close. Guys, found another way in, it seems. And the pendant is still pointing inside.
Correct. With a gap of 30 feet, it doesn't pull you anymore. Valrus, you and Yarlena, where you are standing. As you stand in front of the other passageway, staring deeper within, at the end of 20 feet, you can see a massively intricately worked stone slab. Its surfaces are etched with eerie relief carvings of grinning skulls. But the most cryptic aspect of this ancient door lies at its center. 4 artfully engraved lines intersect in perfect harmony, forming a star-like pattern. At the terminus of each of these lines, the door bears witness to 8 cube-shaped cavities meticulously carved into its surface. The door ahead beckons as if waiting for the touch of those who hold missing pieces of this mystifying puzzle.
Slip away from the entrance.
Well, it seems like there are slots for all the cubes that we have in that room.
Up there?
Up there.
All of them?
Yellow, where are you moving to?
Oh, well, 8 of them.
8.
Perhaps the last one is
Oops.
in the passage that Vargo found.
Let's see. I will light myself, well, my shield, and start venturing inside them.
Okay. With determined curiosity, Vargo, you part the heavy undergrowth, and before you stands an ancient and foreboding archway hewn into the very face of the cliff. Stone skulls gaze down from the lintel above, their hollow sockets witnessing your arrival at the threshold. Remnants of old bones lie scattered like forgotten echoes of time, a macabre testament to the passage of the ages. As you draw near, the light from your shield spills into the entrance, and a sudden discordant swarm of bats bursts forth from within. Their cacophonous shrieks echo in through the air. The abrupt intrusion startles you, but then the path ahead beckons you to peer deeper into the unknown. And there, some 20 feet from the entrance, your gaze lands upon a formidable stone slab, overgrown and concealed by time's embrace. The edges of the slab are graced with leering, grinning skulls, an ominous presence that surrounds the central focus of this barrier. At its heart, a set of 9 cube-shaped cavities are arranged in 3 rows of 3, an enigmatic puzzle poised for discovery.
Alright. That's... Oh, awesome! Yeah, this helps. No way. No.
What is wrong?
This thingy. It is what I think it is.
Which one?
Oh boy.
What are the rest of you doing?
I tell the others another door. Well, a door with 9 holes for the cubes.
We have one place with 8 and one with 9.
I mean,
Is the 9 one not more fitting? But
I mean, I agree there was 9 gods.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Sorry, could you fill me in then?
That. This does not bode well.
I'm thinking some thoughts. This is not fun. Well, alrighty.
I mean,
Oh boy. I I I I'm confused. This is all right. Any of you want to try out the 8 slot one? I'm just asking.
not necessarily, no.
Yeah, me neither. Since I mean, unless Unk wanted to some time out and not be involved in any of this, but I don't think that's the case. No. Do you guys want to investigate further the hidden path? To be honest, I'm not comfortable going alone myself. I thought I was going to die for a second there with the bats.
Yes, we should all go by together if we're gonna go.
Could use the hand to place the cubes in.
That is probably the safer option.
Which one are we checking now? The 9th one or the 8th one?
I'd say the 9th one. I assume the
Okay.
8th one is just a.
Rob.
Yes.
A terrible trap.
Are you all moving into the corridor then?
I am.
No.
Maybe not.
I'll stand
Yes,
outside and
I'm-
I'll just hold. She'll hold out her cube for the magic hand to take it away.
How far from the door will you be standing in feet? The slab or the puzzle?
Exactly 30 feet.
She'll stand at the entrance way into the corridor. You get what I mean? So that she can because the others seem a little bit worried, so that she can easily move back in case it breathes fire on them or something.
Okay. Why doesn't everyone just place themselves on the map where they feel they would be standing?
I'm good where I am. Honestly.
All
There
right.
you go.
Dustin steps straight in.
Dustin is curious about these statues. Like if there is similar sort of, what do you call them, carvings of Shagambi and things like that. He's been quite curious about this, so now there's a chance to learn something.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So Yelena, you're standing off to the side, so you can just peek in. Valrus, you are standing
30 feet away.
Past 30 feet, so let's say 35 feet away.
Elena, you don't want to take a step closer?
Be at 30.
Okay, so you're both within 30 feet. Well, Yelena, actually, you're not, but... If a fireball goes off, it'll get the two of you, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any signs of Britain language, DM?
No, hold on. Why is your token on there? Okay. Right. There is no language written anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
No. But the door itself, as you can see, is carved with grinning skulls around it.
Alright.
Are you going to
Do-
go on? What's the plan?
Is there any indication of how the cubes should be placed? Any reference to the 9 gods? Well, the old gods.
Are you going to move closer and inspect? Or investigate?
I am, yeah. Why not?
Alright, roll an investigation check for me, please.
I will guide myself for this one. May not need it. 24.
Okay. Looking around, there is not an indication per se, but what you do notice is that the size of the cubes are the perfect shape to fit into each hole.
Oh my god. So keys, basically. Awesome. Alright. There's no point in prolonging this any longer, I think. DM, I will take the cube of Wongo
Mm-hmm.
and try to discern in which space it will fit more better
How?
by placing it in each and every one and just pulling it inside a little bit just
Okay.
so to see if they enter.
Are you...
Ah!
Let me...
Is there I turn around. Do you think is there any better way of doing this, guys?
I mean, you would always want the rivals to not sit next to each other, I guess, right? Like they have to oppose. If there's an opportunity to oppose them with each other, that would be nice. So I think you can safely put Unk in the middle one. I think, and then we sort of have to figure out. I mean, if it's not Unk in the middle one, this theory is busted. And
No, but I like it. I like it. Who has the Unk one?
The Duster does. He just gives it to you.
Let's try put Unk in the middle.
Yeah.
Vargo, how
So-
are you handling these cubes?
With my mage hands.
Okay. Alright, so you can move them on the map, so by all means go ahead and arrange how you see fit.
I cannot move this one, but I try to move the
yeah.
Unk one.
You have to make them accessible
each
to
other.
player stats.
Can you not move them?
I cannot, at least.
You have them locked. You have to go
Oh,
to
yeah.
token options and then it is
Token options,
lock none.
token lock. They already on none.
Okay.
And
I'll try to move
then
one
I
of
don't
the
know
others.
what
Let me
happens.
first lock and then now go none.
Now I cannot even click it. That's
I
worse.
cannot click it. Yeah.
That's weird.
That is strange.
Anyway,
Oh, I quite
So-
like... Okay, hold on. You know what, I'm gonna
In the middle.
delete these, and I'm going to...
And then have the
Yeah.
enemies oppose each other.
Does any of you know how to draw a snail?
I mean, you would just make a spiral and then put a slug underneath it, wouldn't you?
Yeah. With multiple
Flails? It was?
flails.
Oh, we got
Yeah,
it now.
that looks like a snail.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Is it because the token is not put to us? I don't know. Anyway, it goes there, yeah.
Now I can click it, but I cannot move it.
Yeah. Okay, so, Unk in the middle.
Yes.
Right, what's the next one?
No.
So let's place Shagambi. I have that one.
The question is, does something happen when we put Unk in the middle? Does it fit?
The cube slides in as if it was created for the slot.
Oh my god, that's it. I love it.
So let's put Shagambi in, and then try to put what is it called? Who was Shagambi's enemy? It was
Nandan.
Nandan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the opposite side.
on the
Opposite side. So let's that's Obolaka.
Hold on. Shigambi. I'm gonna move them up there.
Yeah.
And then you wanted Obolaka as well?
No, I wanted
Now you need to. Now you
Nang
need to.
Nang Nang. There we go.
We have those, and they should be placed opposite each other.
So where exactly do you want Shigambi and Nang Nang?
So first we will try Shagambi.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it matter?
I mean, we don't have an indication of where it might fit. Or do we? Where did we find the Kyubinomu?
I mean, Nang was to the northeast, because that's where the frogmen lived, or to the east.
All right. Let's
Oh, no,
try that one.
well, sorry. Let's change the. Sorry, I forgot the compass. They were to the southeast.
Oh my god! The
The
map.
map, yeah, the map has turned me around. So Nana was to the southeast, and Shagambi was sort of to the north, northeast as well, or northwest.
We know Nang Nang for sure. So let's try that.
Yeah.
Okay. DM.
So
I
that
will
would-
try to put Nang Nang in the northeast one. Northeast.
So southeast. It was southeast because of the way that it fits. So it was southeast. It should be.
So
It's-
southeast.
Yeah. It's because the sort of compass has turned me around. Yeah. And then we should put Shagambi opposite.
Let's first see if Nandan fits over there.
The two cubes slide into the holes as if they were created for them.
Awesome. So, Papa Soto was actually I don't know where that was. So the Froghemoth, the frog
Ubasan.
Kubazan.
behemoth, that one.
Mhm.
That was in the west of the map, which is south.
The west is north.
I hate that map,
Because
really.
east is up. Because east is up. So that one, yeah, west is north. So Kubasan, if he's north, he should be next to Shagambi.
Yeah. All right. So let's try put Kuba-san over there. I think. And Kuba-san hated Papa Sotel, so Papa Sotel will go there.
Yeah.
Moa. We have Moa,
1 second.
which was
Well, wait. Let Stefan just check something. Yeah.
No, I think we're okay.
Okay. So
Moa was southeast in the map, which is
so just a thing. Southeast is. Oh, southeast is there, so that's southwest. But that doesn't. Wait a second. It could also be because I'm also worried about that there might be other things that goes on here, but I'm not sure.
I mean,
Because if this is the alignment chart, sort of, you would not want something to be next to something else.
what's
as well,
an
so-
alignment chart? I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, that was meta for a second. Sorry, never mind.
Trust me, I understand you completely.
But we have so the enemies at the moment is Vongo and Moa
Mhm.
and Ichin and Obolaka, right?
Right.
Yes.
So we know Moa was on the south east, west,
Yeah.
which
She might just have been the western one because she was the furthest one down. No, that was Wongo that was the furthest one down, wasn't he? He was on the island. No, Moa was on the island, so that must have been the most western one. So Moa must go west. Because she was the furthest one down, or he, I don't know. Moa, give us your pronouns.
it's a snake.
Yes. So that one was the lowest one that had a temple. So that should be the western one, because it was the southernmost on the map, right? I don't know at this point. It's guesswork.
All right. So it's a 50-50 chance. DM question. In the Omu map, where was North pointing? Yeah, still after all of this, I don't have it clear.
North was
I think it was-
pointing where the waterfall is, so the map was on its side.
Oh, so
Alrighty.
west was up. Oh shit! This might be mirror image now. Fuck.
To be fair, this might all be, you know, just
As long as the enemies aren't next to each other. Then it's
it might
fine.
just be that, you know, they have
Yeah,
to oppose
okay.
each other and that's it. It
Yeah.
might be
Mm.
random.
You could put Moa bottom
Alright.
left and
I
Bongo top right. And
I
then
buy that. Let's do that.
Okay, yeah. That and then the two others has to be opposed as well,
yeah.
unless something bad happens
I
now.
don't-
Stefan.
yeah.
Where do you want Ijin to go then, Yelena? Left or right?
She'll point to the left side. She'll hold it out and she'll just point left side. I hope I'm not wrong.
Are you all
Oh.
happy with that?
I'm happy to be fireballed by
Honestly, I don't know what is supposed to happen, so I don't know. Does something happen when we enter the Wongo one? The last one?
Okay.
Let's go with this one. This must be the opposites.
As the last cube slides into place, in a breathtaking display of the arcane, the 9 mysterious cubes within the stone slab suddenly blaze with a brilliant and enigmatic light. Their radiance pierces the shadows, casting an eerie, otherworldly glow that dances through the tunnel. But as quickly as the light appears, the cubes vanish, leaving only the lingering afterimage of their brilliance. Then, like a slumbering beast awakened by the call of magic, the massive stone slab ahead of you begins to move upwards. With a guttural growl, it starts to ascend, grinding against the rough-hewn tunnel ceiling. Its slow and relentless ascent reveals an opening beyond, into the hitherto hidden recesses of the cliff. The cubes are now gone from your possession, but some 20 feet beyond the first enigmatic door, another massive stone slab confronts you, obstructing further progress into the darkened corridor. This imposing barrier, like the first, represents a foreboding presence in the shadows. With Vargo's light shining through the corridor, you notice set into the stone slab a large iron lever, a stark and utilitarian feature amidst the carved enigma, and above the lever, a graven stone skull, its eyes seeming to bore into your very soul, leers down from the shadowy heights. I will change the map.
Now I'm wondering what will have happened if we started putting cubes in the other door.
Don't have them anymore. So we'll
Yeah.
never know.
Well,
What
if we
I'm
have
wondering is if
Mhm.
this Lich wanted people to go into his dungeon and die so he can power his phylactery, why make it so difficult to enter?
Because you have to be sure that the people coming in are worthy of him. Isn't that a funny, sick, cruel joke?
Yes, it's very difficult to get good quality souls nowadays.
Yeah.
Are you a collector yourself or something?
Absolutely.
Take it as a compliment that only you are worthy to get in here.
This particular lich wants your soul.
Seems entirely impractical to me.
But this door is open now, right?
Correct.
Dusta's gonna go in.
I assume it has worked well enough for him so far.
Dusted and Vargo.
Oh.
As you both reach the halfway point into this new corridor, a surreal and ominous transformation takes place before your eyes. I'm going to move both of you back to here.
Okay.
The jaws of the graven stone skull ahead begin to creak open, revealing an unsettling and unexpected sight. Emerging from within the skull, a skeletal hand comes into view, extending outwards, clutching a crystal hourglass-style timer in its hand. With an eerie, almost mechanical precision, the timer's internal mechanism clicks into motion and flips over. The sand within its delicate confines begins to trickle down, falling from the upper globe into the lower. Each grain of sand's descent echoes with a subtle, ominous rhythm, as if marking the passage of moments filled with portent and mystery. The sound of the sand. 10. 9.
I open the door.
8. How? 7.
I will look for something to open it. It's
Well,
quick.
well,
It's
the
really
lever.
quick.
Try to grab the lever. There's a lever in the middle of this.
Yeah. I will grab the lever. Sure, let's do it.
That's the only feature in here, right? Except for the skull.
Correct.
Yeah, I do
pull
it. I pull it.
Okay. As you pull the lever, the two of you are the only two in the corridor. I need you both to roll a dex saving throw, please. DC.
Oh god.
Of course. I rolled.
Don't worry about me.
I rolled. I didn't roll. Okay. That's odd. Dusted, you failing this one.
Fargo.
Well, Dustin is panicking, so that's fine.
As you pull the lever, Vargo, the floor underneath you, the entire 20-foot long corridor, swings open downwards, splitting in the center, and you hear a small as Dusted falls down 20 feet into the bottom of a pit below you. With your 22, Vargo, you manage to grab on to the lever and you are now dangling. As Dusted, I need you to roll a d6 for me, please.
Okay, so this is going to be that kind of place. I see how it is.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh dear, that will hurt.
6d6. D6.
I think it's a little more than that.
As you manage to impale yourself on 6 spikes littered at the bottom, I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, great! There's something wrong with this room that I land in. Great. Thank God that's merciful. 22.
A 22 is enough to save you from the poison. As you are impaled on as many spikes as possible on
Yeah, all of them, basically. All of them. that was the highest roll possible. I just spread out to hit as many as possible. And I deserve it for that dex roll. That's for sure.
Maybe Dustin thought it was like the nail bed thing, you know? The
Yeah.
more surface area,
Oh,
the less it
God.
hurts.
Vargo,
I'll just...
Vargo, I need you to roll. How does your shield attach to your arm? Is it strapped
No.
through?
It is, yeah, but DM, if I have the slightest time to react, I will, because all of this is not, the floor is now gone, right? In this,
Correct.
yeah, I will misstep myself out of this if I have the slightest time to react.
Okay. You do, as you can't grab hold of it, you could misty step yourself out.
Oh boy!
You know, it'd be funny if the puzzle for this one was to wait out the timer.
As you let go of the lever, it slowly begins to reset.
No, that's the Barry
Oh,
is so
shit.
weird.
How far down is he? How far down is he?
The floor closes and locks in place.
Oh,
20
too late.
No, 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 no. I will
No.
mage hand the lever again to see if it opens.
Okay.
If Dustin is not down there, I will freak out.
Dustin is under the floor.
With the door locked in place, the hand from the skull retracts. The egg timer disappears and the mouth closes. You mage hand.
You have to stand there.
It
Yeah,
doesn't work.
you have to stand in there. God.
Oh my god!
You have to activate the
Where
trap to get me out.
Where did he fall in? I will stand ready. You pull lever, and then I will pull him out. And
Do
then
we have?
someone pull me.
Here, take my rope. Tie yourself. Oh my god. Do we have any means of communicating with him, Lunan?
Actually, can I ask
Perhaps
something,
shouting
DM?
really loud.
You can hear the conversation taking place above you.
Yeah, but does this count as trap damage because it's halved with me?
It does count as trap damage then, yes. So half that.
Thank you! I can have 16 hit points back, thank you!
Elena will tie the rope around her waist and hand it to either Varus or Vargo or Lunan.
I love how he first toss it to Bargo. Nah, it's better not. Barris, even worse.
He's gonna be doing the mage
take
hand. She'll just like look at all three of them.
Strength, 12 strength.
Somebody just all three of you.
That's what they're gonna say. All three of us will
All
collaborate.
three of us, perhaps, yes.
Okay. She'll take a step forward and she'll crouch down, like so that she's ready to like reach for Dustin.
Okay. So you've stepped into
Yeah.
5 feet into the room. Okay.
Yeah.
You're crouching down. Who's holding onto the rope?
All three of us.
All of us.
The rope is taut. I'm not going anywhere.
All three of you holding onto the rope as you are now crouching down 5 feet into the corridor. What next?
A mage hand and send it
Mage
to
hand
Uber.
the lever.
Yeah.
Lever.
Who's mage handing the lever?
Do you want to
am.
help me, Barry?
Yes. It's a joint effort.
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Someone has to step into the room.
Yeah, Jelena, you will have to pull the lever yourself. We will
Jelena?
catch the rope. Don't worry.
I have to
Yelena
go
steps
further.
5 feet into the room.
I love how makes sense that the strongest one is rescuing Dustin.
Yelena, as you step another 5 feet forward, as you reach the halfway point in this corridor, the jaws of the graven stone skull begin to creak open.
Yeah, I think
and
now the mage hand will
slowly
work.
emerging from
Pull,
the skull,
pull the lever.
as- pull the lever. Nothing happens at the moment.
We have to wait for the narrator.
Touching a crystal hourglass.
I really, really hope this lich is not watching us.
Salute your eyes. This is embarrassing.
As you hear a mechanical movement, the sands slowly begin to trickle down.
Pull the lever. Pull the lever.
Are you guys pulling it?
Yeah.
No, you pull it.
No, we can pull it. It's fine. It's fine. I think she was just supposed to go in the middle of the room and wait for the thing to come out and turn around.
Alright, as you pull the lever, Yelena, you are 10 feet in the room. The floor below you gives way.
She's gonna move.
I need
The question is Dusted there?
She's gonna try and dodge.
You're gonna try and do what?
She's gonna try and
Dodge
like dodge a step back. If the floor below her is going, she'll
I mean, it was a
Fine.
deck safe before, yeah.
jump back. So I assume that would probably be part of the next save, that she jumps 5 foot back onto a bit that
I need
exists.
you to roll in deck saving throw, please.
It would be kind of funny if we all decide conjunctively to left the rope free
Alright.
and get rid of both.
I think what's gonna happen is Yelena's gonna fall in, she's gonna dangle on the rope, and the floor is gonna close, and we'll have to do this again.
18 actually fails. So, Yelena, I need to know number
God.
1, how heavy your character is, and number 2, how
I
much
don't
stuff
know.
you're carrying, how much weight
Oh
are
my
you
god, it's
carrying.
just a fucking boat.
I do have the bow.
And the 3 of you, your combined strength score, please.
Mine is 10. That's it.
My weight carried is
Eight.
170 pounds. I don't know how much Yelena weighs.
Probably around 60, I would guess.
Yeah, something around that.
Valrus, have you got any strength?
Unless I wrote it down.
I've got an 8 strength, actually.
8 strength.
Yeah.
So that's 18.
So 28.
Okay.
Oh, she weighs 155 pounds because she's about 70 kilograms. There
Plus
you go.
100, so your total weight is?
155 and 170, 225?
225.
It'd be like
Wait, what am I on
300
about?
and...
Yeah, sorry, 325.
yeah, it's 325.
325. Nothing too crazy, guys. Don't worry.
Okay, so a 20 strength can carry 300 pounds moving normally, and you can move or carry or lift up to 600 pounds with a 20. You guys are pretty much past that. So I will need a group strength saving throw as she drops 10 feet at the edge of the rope.
Margot gets my +4.
So together
Oh my
Barry,
God.
well
we
done.
need an average of a 12.
Oh, that's easy.
I think Margot is
Even
within enough
rolling
range.
one.
His is a 22.
Even rolling 1, it still succeeds with an average of 12.
This is true.
So Luna, let's see that 1. Go, go, go! Luna just has let go of the rope with a 1, basically.
Yeah.
Alright, Luna gets an 8. As a combined strength with the 3 of you holding on, Lunan anchoring at the back, Yelena, you drop 10 feet and swing down, slamming into the side of the pit. 10 feet below you, Dusted. Sprawled out on all fours, spikes sticking through him.
I came to save you. At least
Get him out, quick!
Dustin, can you get
Stop with the pleasantries and get him out. I can't hold on to this thing forever.
Do you think you'll be able to hold it if
Oh
I
my
start
God.
pulling him up?
No. Can Dustin free himself from the spikes, or he's just paralyzed by this?
Fortunately, the poison didn't take effect, so you can actually walk and move around.
Okay, Dustin will try to climb out on his own then,
Okay.
if he can.
As you
And the reason is I have a climbing speed, and I don't want to necessarily think that the 3 scholars can pull 2 heavy fighters up.
I mean, calling Bowris a scholar is a stretch, but okay.
Oi!
all 3 of you will always be scholars in my heart. Okay?
I did pick a sorcerer. They're basically like bad at everything except innate magic.
You gonna pull me up now?
I need 1 minute.
Quickly.
Valrus, I need you to roll a concentration check for me, please.
Oh no.
Concentration. So a con save.
Basically, yes.
Oh, I get a +4 from Yelena as well, so +10. So that's 21. Oh no, not 21, 15 even.
The jolt from the rope and the concentration on trying to keep her afloat, your mage hand, what is it doing?
Well, it's holding on to the lever.
It's having a fun fight with
Yeah.
mine.
How much?
Exactly.
How much weight can it?
Oh wait, not a lot of weight. but
5 pound each.
I have a
think.
ring that makes con saves. Oh, never mind. Okay. How much weight?
I think it's
It
5
says
pound
it
each.
in the spell.
5 pounds, yeah.
It's
Each. So,
fine. 10 pounds subject to that.
10 pounds.
10
Yeah.
pounds is fine. Right. Alright. Dusted, then roll an athletics or acrobatics for me, please, to get out of the pit.
oh God, if you allow acrobatics, I am very grateful, but I'll try.
You're inspired, my friend.
I will.
Yeah, I'll just. Oh, is this enough, or should I just use my inspiration die as well?
No, that's enough.
Oh, thank God.
Licking your wounds, you manage to climb out of the pit on your own. As you scamper up 10 feet, you notice Yarlena's still dangling. Pull me up,
No.
you!
No, Dusted, don't lick your
Shoot.
wounds. That was poison.
She will try and like help if she can. Like as soon as she can reach the floor, she'll also start helping by pulling herself up.
You are dangling 10 foot off the floor and 10 foot off the. From the
Oh yeah, but as soon
You're not-
as, soon as like she gets pulled up enough that she can reach the.
Alright, guys. 1,
think
2,
she'll start
3,
helping.
pull out. 1, 2, 3, pull out.
Yeah.
Alright, as you reverse, you manage to pull Yarlena out of the pit. The 2 fighters are now lying on the ground. Valrus, that actually means as soon as you pull her out, the range of your mage hand is 30 foot. It disappears. You're out of range, and the floors close, snap shut, just as Yarlena's feet lift off the edge, over the lip.
For a second there, I thought we have lost you, Dusted.
I need to check that he is no longer 20 feet on the ground. There we go.
You're all good.
And I don't think we're any closer to our...
Next time I ask you to pull a lever, disregard my request.
Nah, I'm as much blame as you are. Wizards are silly. I also have seen it come.
I mean, Dustin was the one egging Vaku on pretty heavily. Like, pull it, it's the only thing in this room. Yeah.
Alright. I think we all need to realize that all all that the things that we found inside this cave is it's not looking good. I can say that. Anyways,
the whole point
we
of
go-
it is that we go in and die, so
Yeah,
it
I
will
suppose.
probably be like this the whole way through.
But I don't get it. What's in there for adventurers to go? I don't see it. Sorry.
I mean, if well, there's nothing in there for the adventurers to go in for. But if this guy is the same that the other lich spoke about, I mean,
Yeah.
who knows? He might have hidden the soul meth thingy in there.
I mean, how many leeches do you think there are in Chult? Actually, I don't want to know. Let's go inside.
Considering that Ras Nasiv was responsible for most of the undead here, I'd say pretty much none.
hmm
I mean, because we would have found others then, right?
This time,
the soulmonger would have an effect on a lich as well.
I don't think so. I enter inside, yeah.
As you step through while the others are having a conversation, the skull mouth opens, the arm extends out of the mouth, and the timer switches.
This time I stay quiet. Stay still.
Just wait out the time.
Which is easier said than done. I will admit
Send out
that.
my mage hand to the left.
5, 4. Your mage hand reaches the lever. 3.
Don't pull the lever. I see the mage hand. Don't do it.
1.
This is what you get for that fly trick you did to me.
you won't. Dustin will tackle you to the ground.
I'm not gonna pull it.
You watch the bottom part of the timer fills up with sand, and then the grating of stone greets your ears as the door in front of you begins to slowly rise.
You know, after the whole soulmonger thingy, I thought I will not find reasons to hate this lich more than I do. Now it's personal, you know? Now it's not work, it's personal.
That might be the point. And after seeing this trick, I think Yarlen is right. It's a whole big joke. Oh, you
But-
great and powerful adventurers, come to my cave, you are worthy. And then they die.
I mean, we should definitely be more wary of traps going through here. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
I agree. Barris, by the way, you seem to like being impaled by ballistas. I suggest you go ahead.
Right?
By crossbows, sorry.
Oh, just because there's those little those little holes in the side, you think that is indication that Valrus should go. Please look out. Please throw out.
Peer towards the little holes and see what.
Beyond the imposing second door, you find yourself at the beginnings of a corridor that bears the unmistakable mark of nature's relentless embrace. Moss, like a verdant shroud, blankets these ancient stone walls. The ceiling above sags under the weight of time, and thick tree roots drape from it, like monstrous tendrils reaching towards the depths of the corridor. The air in the subterranean realm carries a pungent and stifling aroma, thick with a mingled sense of rot and damp, a testament to the millennia-long dance between earth and decay. Further into this eerie and overgrown passage, you notice a T-shaped intersection further up ahead. Let me just quickly double check. Vago, your shield is still active, yes?
Yeah, it's an hour.
Okay.
I think.
It's a light spell. Is that 60-foot radius?
No, it's like a torch. 2020. Why don't I see the light spell in my spells list? Because I have it.
Where is... I just want your aura to... Is that your... No. Can you stick an aura on for yourself if you don't mind?
Ah, yeah, sure.
Only because it's pitch black in here. And that way I can measure the fog of war.
Nope, that's not it. There you go.
Alright, and now position yourself where you are going to move to.
Oh, I'm where I am, basically.
You're over there, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Valrus, you are in dim light or bright light.
Valrys, do you want me to turn this off for you?
Would turning it off help?
I mean, you have good eyes in the dark, don't you?
Yeah, because you could see 40 feet, 60 feet in the darkness, can't you? At the moment,
120 feet.
Well, there you go. Then. If there is no light, you can see 120 feet ahead.
Yeah, I will turn the shield off, basically.
Alright, then you can turn your aura off. In which case... I'm going to do this and carry on. So... at the junction, a bas-relief carving of a bearded devil's face, leering and grotesque, adorns the wall ahead of you. The devil's mouth, agape in a silent scream, forms a gaping well of utter darkness. I need you to roll a perception check. Your dark vision, so with disadvantage in dim light, please. As you said that you were going to take a look at those little intersections in the wall.
11.
Okay. The... what can I call them? Alcoves in the wall? The tiny alcoves in the wall appear to be small, obscure holes. Many of them are covered with moss. But with an 11, you have no doubt that spaced as they are, they could potentially hold a trap inside them.
Are they in a certain height? Would you be able to crawl under them?
They're across the wall like that. There are 4 at various heights.
Oh, okay.
Shin, knee, hip, head.
Hey, Dustin, you are incredibly quick, aren't you? Are you thinking about it?
I mean, Dustin has just been impaled by spikes. He's not feeling that much of. Can Dustin check the floor, these 2 tiles in front of them, to sort of like figure out if they will give way or something? Like, he is really trap averse at this point.
Okay, yeah. You got a perception check or an investigation at disadvantage in dim light?
Yeah. I'll take the perception and disadvantage. 18.
Oh, wow. Okay. Literally 1 square in front of Valrus, as you're searching the floor in front. You notice an irregularity in the floor's tiling pattern that reveals a pressure plate.
Dustin's gonna reach out and not necessarily grab Valorous. I mean, he has grabbed Valorous before to prevent him from stepping forward, but this one is much more gentle. And he sort of like gestures to the floor.
A gentle push towards the plate.
Are you gonna push him onto the plate?
No. I'm gonna hold him in place and then gesture towards the plate and say, "Wait, hang on there. There is something there.
Okay.
Something is different about the floor." So like this.
Yeah, that would be the case. Do we have anything heavy to toss on there? Just
A
to
mage
see what would
hand.
happen.
Dusted?
I like that Valorous teleported outside when he said that.
Did I? Oh.
You teleported
know.
down here.
I was just in my inventory deleting the cubes.
The end, Vargo will conjure a mage hand and pressure the plate to see what happens.
Okay.
Seeing the mage. Oh.
Vargo, that means you need to move closer.
Do I? Mage hand has a nice range.
Oh, there you are. Sorry, on my screen you're all the way at the back. Okay.
That's what happened to me as well.
You conjure the mage hand, and as you apply pressure, the holes in the walls, darts come flying out across from one side to the other.
I mean, this one at least is straightforward.
Well, I also sort of expected the thing at the end to spit out fire or something.
Don't tempt it.
Maybe if you keep applying pressure, the mechanism runs out of darts.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Do we want to keep? I mean, to be honest, it's
Gentlemen,
magic.
just a second. If it's magic, is it possible to have unending ammunition as a magic type?
No, clearly they have somebody coming in for maintenance, filling up the...
To be fair, I think that it's easier than achieving eternal life. So yeah, why not?
Well, Valorous, I'm gonna say some really nasty stuff right now. I don't think you're a scholar in my heart anymore.
Dustin, what are you doing?
Onto the plate.
No, I'm not stepping onto the plate. The plate is over there.
Oh, I see.
Okay, there's still a chance there's more. I mean, there must be like 4 plates in here. Four plates here at
I
least.
just love that you trusted your search capability so much that to know that there is no plate where you're standing at.
I mean, all the elements have eaten it away. Either way, it doesn't seem that it's firing because of the growth here. So...
Okay, as a scholar, perhaps the best path forward would be for you to step back and Vargot or I to try out all of the plates.
That's a sort of salt and it goes back.
Basically, at the end, we check every inch of this hallway with our mage hands.
As far as we can, at least.
What do you mean by check?
Apply pressure on the plates.
For that. That one.
Floor tile.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. In which case then, as you begin applying pressure on every floor tile,
this will take a lot of time if we did it. Dustin, your theory holds. It seems to be the mosh that's invalidating it.
I would say all the way through to the end, about half an hour later, the corridor in front
Fair enough.
is clear. Those are the floor tiles that you notice are trapped.
All right. Now I will carefully point Jarlena towards the first plate.
And the darts never ran out.
Correct. Actually, as you noticed in the beginning, the first time, the darts shoot from the one side of the wall into the other.
Oh, wonderful! And I love it. It disappears.
And get recycled and shoot back again.
To stop them, you would have to stay in there and be hit by them. Yeah.
No, but you could plug the wall with the rock or something.
I mean, we know the tiles, so yeah.
Yeah.
DM, I embargo materialized through through a wall or something. Sorry.
I got you. There you go.
So
that would be interesting if Stefan just put you on a trap. Like, there you go. Now you're back.
I will make the. There we go.
Vargo ventures into the corridor while the rest of you stay behind.
No. Dustin is following.
in the middle of the hallway, Vargo freezes when he sees the face you saved.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm considering if it's safe or prudent to move closer. It's all right.
All right. With Dusted next to you, yeah.
All right, Dusted. Thank you for doing that. Yeah. Oof.
I mean, he is an ugly fellow. No offense.
Lunan, are you moving in?
He watched the leech all alone. He traps us here.
I was like, finally, and then just stone shaped the door closed.
Took a year.
Okay, so there's two paths here to take.
Alright, Dusted and Vargo. You reach the end of the corridor where there is a T-shaped junction. To your left, the moss-covered corridor extends beyond. At the end of the corridor, creepers and vines cling to the walls of the corridor, at the end of which is an arched crystal window, 6 feet wide and 10 feet high.
A window.
To your right, the corridor appears to open up a little bit more. I'm going to give you that much information. To your left, on the ground, a rusted iron grate is set into the corridor floor.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many questions right now.
Roll a perception check, the two of you. It does not involve sight, so it's not at disadvantage.
That will be a 16.
Okay, that's good enough. Dusted.
Only a 13.
13 is also good enough, in fact. As you standing around, you can actually hear the sound of water flowing far below the grate.
Oh.
I have so many questions right now. I will.
This is totally going to fill up, isn't it?
You will be a great leech, Valrys. You have good ideas.
Well, there is a grate over there.
I'm sorry. The thing Vargo is most concerned right now is the face. What's the point? What's doing here? I will inspect it if I can, DM.
Okay. With investigation?
I mean, I'm not touching it by any means, but
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Okay.
There's a big
Varys-
hole in it for sure.
Varys, you can do your magic thingy again.
Ah, my specialty. I bring out the stick and wave it around.
All right. Indeed, Valrus. Roll an Arcana check for me.
Awesome.
Good at these.
Yeah.
Decided
It's a portal. It's a portal to the underworld. Clearly.
Incredible.
Or it's one of those things you have to stick your hand in to have your fortune read at carnivals.
How big?
Indeed.
How big is the hole?
Indeed, in front of you, the face gives off a magical aura of illusion.
Going to
Oh,
inspiration and roll again.
On your Arcana check. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead then.
No.
That won't do it either.
it's not a carnival trick, Chris's.
Just so I picture it, DM.
Go on.
Is this the mouth from the the YouTube channel? the videos
Yes.
to begin. All right. Now at least I know how it looks. All right.
Valrus. Your thing about seeing through darkness, is that just your own one, or does that actually state magical darkness?
Just my own one.
Okay. There is definitely, because you've seen the illusion ahead of you, there is some darkness that permeates behind this face. There's movement.
Movement. Oh my god. Yarlena, if you don't mind, I will be behind you. Yeah. Oh boy.
What was on the obelisk? Something about something hiding in darkness.
Where did Dustin disappear off to? I haven't moved him.
Fear the night with one the Forsaken. Okay, so the enemies oppose, one stands between them, in darkness it hides. Oh! I don't know, do you guys want to check inside?
Not really.
Go on, have a look.
Well, it's
I'll pull you out.
How big is the mouth, DM?
It's big enough that you can throw your arm into it.
Alright, I will take my mage hand, the mage one, not the real one, the mage hand, and start.
You're going to take Vargo's hand.
No, I'm going to take mage hand, the country.
yeah, you're a mage.
Thank you.
And start looking inside to see if there is an object or a creature inside.
Okay. As you thrust your mage hand inside, you almost hear
A what?
a shriek and screech is probably the best way of describing it. Your instincts are correct. There is indeed something inside there that is now attacking your mage hand.
I'm curious to know how would that feel.
What if
I don't know. I unsummoned the mage hand. Yep, there is something inside. I don't know what it is, but there is something inside.
What if instead of Mage Hand, Yelena shoved her blade into it?
I didn't
I
understand.
do
that,
have a
sorry.
spare sword.
Whatever's in there can't be good.
Yes. So pull out one of her a regular, I think it's a short sword,
Mm-hmm.
and she's not gonna put her hand in at all. She's gonna put the blade.
Of the
Told
short
you.
sword.
Oh wait, can I hand it to the mage hand?
No, it
Sure.
doesn't exist anymore.
Oh no.
Argo said he dropped
Make
it.
another one.
I make another one.
Okay.
We both make one.
Here you go.
Alright.
It is
as
just
you
a
have-
regular short sword. I'll take out my inventory.
Alright. Does the mage hand get a strength check?
I don't know. You decide.
Whatever, 10 pounds of strength.
10
Short
pounds.
sword is £2.
They are not allowed to make attacks either, so.
No, it can just
Nice.
literally carry it in there, can't it?
You evil mouth, he is a weapon.
Yeah.
What if it spits it back out to us?
Alright, why
We'll
don't
find out.
Oh,
I'm sorry. What are we trying to do at the moment?
we're putting a sword in a mouth.
Yeah.
I'm going to move over here in case it spits.
Somehow I feel
that
like we
sounds
are
vaguely suggestive,
disrespecting
just saying.
speech.
the
Good. Religious disrespected us.
whose mage hand is carrying the sword?
Both, of course.
Alright, then give me a d20, please.
Which
Both
one?
of us.
One of you.
All right, I will go.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. The sword gets knocked out of the mage hand. And you hear it.
That sound made it more confusing. Sorry, what? Like metal hitting rock or something.
Sounds like metal hitting rock, and then something from within shrieks.
This
Oh!
weird thing. I'm sorry, I missed a bit before, but the weird thing is it in here?
Yep.
Should we fire firebolts into it?
Oh, hold on. Hello? Are you hungry? I have rations.
Yelena. As you speak inside,
Oh no.
a voice inside your head
Oh no.
begins to speak. The words you can't understand, but then there are images that seem to form in your mind. Images of a small child, hungry and crying, almost begging for you to reach in your hand and help it out of the hole.
No, I'm not going to put my hand in, but I will throw you a ration. Well, I'll give it to the hand. She's
Wait,
gonna
wasn't there
pull out-
something about a child in the thing we read?
She will tell the
It
others
said,
what she
speak
thinks.
no truth to the doomed child.
Okay, so you don't have rations.
I don't have
I
any
know.
rations. I'm
My
sorry, I've
mom
eaten them all.
Here's some rations, little kid. Throw a fireball.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
Oh god. Right. There we go.
Gee whiz. Okay.
Oh my god.
Firebolt goes flying inside, and explodes on the inside. Valrus, the light from the firebolt bursts but nothing actually brightens. You know that the firebolt exploded inside, but it remains dark.
What, even to his magic dark vision?
Correct.
Wow.
I need you to roll your damage for me, please.
So we fry it basically. We stand here firebolting all day.
Either that or I just got fried myself or something.
Okay.
Those I don the mask will be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only.
And then everything falls silent.
I feel like we might move on, maybe, and an explanation will come in time.
No, but what about the sword that you left in there? Wasn't that your magic sword?
No, it was just.
Okay.
It was a normal sword.
You know, perhaps I got a bit ahead of myself and we should have checked out, the branching paths first.
What if I throw a ration?
You don't have a ration, remember?
What if I don't throw a ration?
I have a ration that I will throw inside the mouth of the thing.
No, you don't have a ration, and you're not going to throw it in. Sure, wink, really, obviously.
A good thing he didn't throw the ration in.
All right. Surprisingly enough, Bargo is also wondering what does a window to where, DM?
The sound of grating stone fills the silence in the corridor around you. And then your ears begin to form with pressure as you realize, Lunan behind you, the great big stone doors have just sealed themselves shut.
No.
Oh dear. Maybe you should not throw that ration in.
And that is where we will end our session tonight.
Why didn't we learn rested before entering?
I know.
I have so many questions, DM, right now.
Too many
You have no
questions.
idea. For a second, I thought we were playing the wrong campaign here, but oh boy.
But just for a
Okay.
second, what changed?
Oh boy. I don't know. I heard stories, legends, you will say, about certain campaign, D&D campaign, which is not deep,
Yes.
I hope.
I was very worried when I saw that. Well, I mean, Asteroid appeared, so I was like, oh god. And then that picture.
Have you been doing some spying, is what you're saying?
No, I'm just heard of
no.
an
Tomb of
infamous
Horrors.
dungeon.
Which is also made by Asarak and has the same demon face as the one on the door where we had to put the cubes in.
And it's
If it makes
also on
you
a cliffside, I think.
it makes you feel better, DM. I only know that it's an old adventure and that it's pretty deadly, or so they say.
Oh,
So what you're saying is that this Azarak guy basically has a thing for putting stone skulls around his dungeons.
I think it's sort
You
of a
have to
signature or something.
You have to have a trademark or something.
It's specifically the big
the demonic
gaping mouth thing that we just saw.
Let me.
But no, yeah, it's me and Rachel saw a video on it like years ago. heard
But-
from somewhere that it was like the deadliest dungeon in Dungeons and Dragons, and we were curious.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah. Well, that's how it looks. Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Have you not seen the YouTube videos? They always start with this one.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, not particularly. No.
The YouTube ones that I upload of our gameplay.
Oh yeah. Those. Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, this is the skulls in the mouth, the demon opening his mouth and whatnot.
I also thought it was just a one-shot dungeon, anyways. I think that's like for level 20 parties.
There
Yeah.
But
is-
it's
Awesome.
but that
There's Tomb of Annihilation, then there's
Right.
Tomb of something else, and then there's a lot of tombs, isn't there?
It's the Tomb of Horrors. It's apparently.
Oh, that's the
awful.
one.
Yeah.
but it's supposed to be a meat
Yeah, I think it's just.
decision.
People consider it to
I
be.
mean- I mean, if it's supposed to be a meme, so far it checks out. The room.
Oh, no, it's way worse than this. It's got like a similar thing. Asterak seems to have like multiple things that he follows. You know, there's some sort of text outside of it. His dungeons are all on cliff sides apparently, and then there's funny haha traps inside. You know, but the original or that thing is apparently like really kind of badly designed.
I mean, he
just
has
sort
a
of to
theme
try
as
and
well.
kill players.
It's a
I mean, his theme is apparently like if it's horrors, then it's annihilation, then it's gruesome maiming. I mean, that's the next tomb, and what? Yeah.
Two things I
I-
remember from the dungeon were like that. There are several traps that lead you back to the beginning of the dungeon, and there is one trap that if you fail the save, you just die. Or no, I don't think there was a save even. You just die.
Okay,
You
now
do
I remember.
something wrong.
Now I remember. That was D&D first edition, so it's
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Oh,
they
it's
did it
advanced.
in
It's
Yawning
advanced
Portal,
D&D, so it's yeah.
And I think
Okay.
they remade it for Yawning Tales of the Yawning Portal.
Yeah,
I think for 5th edition. Yeah.
I've actually.
I think people have.
Yawning Portal.
I think
I-
people
I-
have made like I don't know. Like people have played it with like 5th edition and stuff as well.
I mean, right now, Rai, the player, is thinking, are we here at the correct level? I think we are, maybe. When you said 20th level, I say, good lord. I don't think, what? I'm struggling thinking in all the things that we left unexplored in Omu. Not Omu, sorry, in Sholt, you know? Oh boy, let's see.